Okay, we should be good, right? Yeah, we're good. Okay. I just gotta figure out who. Because guess who didn't make rice again? This motherfucker. Right here. I forgot. I got really into dealing with a couple of actual things before stream, not related to Final Fantasy or anything of the sort. I had breakfast. I ate, so nobody can become angry at me for not like eating. It's just that, yeah, story of my life. I've been saying I need to make rice for like the last week and change, and I keep not doing it. So here we are. So yeah, who is this? Oh right, I forgot. I think I must not have shaved by Wednesday. Huh? I just remembered. I didn't. I just remembered. I sat and thought about it for a second. I'm like, right. I don't think I've shaved. I don't think I shaved on Wednesday. Did I? Thank you. Update that profile pic today. I was about to say, well, which one? Oh no, let me get no. Oh, well, that's it. I'm dead emotionally. I die now. I guess this is where we're at. Sorry, got distracted by Discord. Are we talking about? If sin is to be believed, we're talking about my face period, probably. You know what? I'm just gonna order because Taco Bell is nice and cheap, so I'm gonna order Taco Bell. I think. Very handsome beard. Thanks, y'all. I know I'm looking like a goofy just looking down at my phone. Just like not make eye contact, but actually I do seriously appreciate it. Without getting too deep into it, not so much now, but when I used to start cutting my hair, myself, as opposed to like going to the barber, mostly just because like I'm trying to think about how to frame this, because like some of this is like explicitly like a black community sort of thing, because on the one hand, right, I think stream is skipping around. Oh, no drop frames on my end. So it could be an ISP burn. It would not surprise me if it's like an ISP burp or something. But right, let me finish the thought I was having about stuff. Part of the reason I don't go to a barbershop anymore, one part of it is executive dysfunction. I'm trying to be careful about how I talk about this, because I'm not trying to say this as if like, look at me, I am like the champion of progressivism, etc. Right? But it's like, there are some conversations that I hear in a barbershop sometimes when old heads start talking, and I'm just like, I have to just bite my tongue a little bit, because I'm like, this is unformed, but I don't know how to talk to y'all about this without sounding like I'm talking down to you, which is not what I want to do. So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut, but also I don't feel comfortable, right? There's a very complex sort of knot at the middle of a lot of that. To be upfront about it, there's a very complicated sort of knot at the center of all that. But where I'm going with the story is that because of that, I stopped going to a barbershop. I generally don't go to barbershops now, mostly because of that. I'm just like, I would rather just do it myself whenever I have the inclination to do it, and it's fine. I just became more comfortable doing it. But like the first couple of times that I did it, there were people that sort of drew attention to the spots where I didn't do it well, and they didn't mean anything by it. They didn't mean to be bad by it necessarily, but it was kind of like a sore spot, if I'm going to be upfront about it, in certain aspects. So it's like, y'all, I understand that you didn't say this to make me feel bad, but that's the net result, and I feel a type of way about that. I say all of that to bring this more full circle and say that I appreciate, even when I bluster about it or look or sound like I'm being like I'm about to like have an absolute like an absolute shy panic over it. I appreciate y'all saying as much is what I'm trying to say. Mostly because I used to be really self-conscious about what I'm getting at is that I used to be self-conscious about cutting my own hair. And you know, it helps that like people are, you know, what I'm getting at is thank y'all. I appreciate it. Particularly given that, you know, at this point I basically exclusively cut my own hair. So that it's appreciated. Thank you. That was a lot of words, huh? I want snake wife. Let's snake on his wife. Snake on his wife. Let's go. Fuck this mic. So I haven't played any actual matches with Vice. I posted some of my initial thoughts about how she works on Blue Sky. I will be doing a proper blog post, maybe tonight, maybe in the next couple of days. And we'll go from there. I need to get open the thing. Give me 1 second. I'm attempting to remember. Also, hi Stubby. Sorry. You said hello earlier, and I think I might have got sidetracked by Sin literally just like hitting me with a compliment bomb right as I got it. So yeah, hi everybody. Happy Friday. I hope the day was restful and productive for y'all. I got a couple of things done on my part, like I was saying before, and that's why I got sidetracked from like making rice like I meant to. So I've just ordered some Thai food and we're gonna vibe. That's the mission. At some point, I need to solidify.
KOF 15.
Y'all get to it in a second. Hold on. Mix down the audio so that I'm not on yellow bird. And then I got. Hi, Cal. Hi, Vinka. Hi, Cal. How you doing? Hi, Miss Vodka. Yo, hi. How you doing, Cal? I even resize this, which is being silly. Alright, this is good. Alright, chaining.
Registration.
Okay.
Select member. Select stage.
I can put Insomnia, but I can do strike outside with Canada. Yeah. I was packing fun. I'm doing alright. I think I managed to get some relatively important things done before stream today. Some other news unrelated to like things that I can control was a little bit of a downer, but I think I managed to get something important and significant done, and that helps. My food is coming on in, so we'll call today like net positive. Fish. Anyway. Playing KOF, I have to move the controllers. Wait a second. Are we just not like letting you move stuff now? Yeah, I know, Stubby. I saw it. I'm trying to fix it. I know that because of the chat display being a little bit slower, you probably saw it at the same time I did, but I only just now saw it. I know. I am trying to move it. Right now, the transform widget on I can't move the shit is what I'm saying. Oh, because I locked the top window, that's why. Where's a good place? Above the window is fine. A little smaller and just above it. This is where you belong. I think this way it won't get in the way of anything else. Saw them put Clive Rossfield in Tekken 8, and I legit got just watching the gameplay trailer. They managed to get all his elemental skills in there. I haven't seen it. I imagine they probably did it. I guess Noctis Tekken 7 kind of set us up for this, but I still say it's a missed opportunity because Tifa's not in there. Like, I'm just saying, I know that Final Fantasy 16 is the new one, but like considering that Remake and Rebirth are like still like Rebirth is still like relatively in the public conscience, I feel like, you know, I'm just saying. But I am happy for all the Clive enjoyers who also play Tekken. You have your boy. Tifa would just beat all the ass because she's OP. Yeah, that's right. That's fair. This is true. You're right. Okay. But, as fun as that is, let's play some KOF. Let's talk about fights. So, it's been a little while since we've actually played KOF 15, or KOF in general. So, I'm going to do a basic breakdown of the buttons, how they work, all this other stuff. We might stream for longer than 3 hours today, depending on whether or not my hands can hold up to KOF stuff. And how exciting this is, because I like Dice a lot. And I haven't played any real matches with her yet, so I don't really have a good grasp of what she does. Okay, I'm going to attempt to slow down to make sure that the Pixel Chat captioner can actually keep up with the things that I am saying. Because if I get too excited, it will be really, really difficult to actually understand the thing that I'm saying. I will try being the operative word. So, the King of Fighters 15 is a 4-button fighting game. We have light punch, heavy punch, light kick, and heavy kick. Or, if we're going to be talking in old school input parlance, A, B, C, D. A and B being light punch and light kick respectively, C and D being heavy punch and heavy kick respectively. Unlike Street Fighter, while this is like a 2D game, this is like a 2D fighting game, it's not like Tekken or anything, right? So while this is a 2D fighter in the vein of like Street Fighter and other games that we've played on the channel, I would say that what distinctifies the King of Fighters from Street Fighter, aside from 4 buttons, is the fact that, generally speaking, Street Fighter is mostly a game, even Street Fighter 6 is largely a game about how do I describe it? You want to move in Street Fighter very carefully because your movements are largely very deliberate. Aside from like dashing or other such ways of like closing moves, there are only so many ways you can close space very quickly on a system level in most Street Fighter games. Street Fighter 6 is like one of the notable exceptions because of the way that Drive Rush works. But even then, Drive Rush costs meter and all of those, right? King of Fighters is much more geared toward certain kinds of like fast movement and offense, and as a result, as well as because you only have 4 buttons instead of 6, the calculus of how you do stuff is a little bit. So, generally speaking, right? Yep. So Mature and Vice were just added back into the King of Fighters 15 as the newest DLC characters as of yesterday. They initially debuted in King of Fighters 96. They returned for the Dream Match, which is non-canon, of KOF 98, as well as the Dream matches of KOF 2K2, KOF Neowave. Mature returned in King of Fighters 12, which was also basically a Dream Match, and basically the major game where Mature and Vice's moveset got a bit of a facelift and an overhaul. They lost a couple moves that they'd had up until that point. Well, Mature more or less came through about the same. She just lost one move when she showed up in KOF 12. Vice lost one in KOF 13 when she came back. And then they were both in KOF 14 as base roster characters. And then KOF 15, they're single entry DLC. Mature is basically like a what we call a Rekka character, primarily, where she has special moves that are contingent upon doing multiple inputs as like a 3-step combo, as well as general speed tactics and poking and sort of just being annoying like that. By contrast, Vice is a grappler. But KOF being KOF, unlike Street Fighter, where usually grapplers tend to focus more on grappling than striking, Vice happens to have a pretty good 50-50 between both. SJ mentions grapplers. But let me talk about system stuff, and then we'll talk about mature and Vice. So, PT busts in. Oops. Yeah. I mean, I played Shermie in King of Fighters since the first time I played KOF 98. I picked up Shermie relatively quickly in there, and she's also a grappler, so guilty as charged. But yeah, aside from regular walking in King of Fighters, right, you also have hops, full jumps, super jumps, which only work when you're going forward and backward as far as super jumps go, and then hyper hops. So, because hops and hyper hops exist, right? This creates a sort of offense where a lot of like low attacks, for example, if someone's throwing out a lot of them, hop over and pop them in their shit, and the party starts, right? Additionally, unlike Street Fighter, where like if it was Street Fighter, right, like I'd have to dash like this. King of Fighters, however, he can just straight up continuously run at people, right? So this is all to sort of like emphasize movement in ways that Street Fighter doesn't. Not that Street Fighter does not have this. Not that Street Fighter does not have considerations about how you move, but generally speaking, on a system level, a lot of the time your adjustments for movement in Street Fighter mostly have to do with walking into the right spot, maybe dashing into the right spot. And generally speaking, your movement options are more conservative in Street Fighter, is what I'm getting. King of Fighters, not so much, right? Like, with the way that like hops and hyper hops work, it is a lot easier to sort of like get in over loads and things like that. And otherwise agitate people. Looking to get meds? Good luck, travel safe. So, because of that, there is this thing called the KOF zone, right? I'm going to very briefly display. I would do MS Paint mode, but I don't have enough slots free on aerial to like actually, or I could anyway. I just have to use my mouse. Okay, this is gonna get ugly, but bear with me here. Because I think the best way to demonstrate the way the KOF zone works is to like use it. So, player 1. Player 2. The KOF zone, if this is the ground right here, the KOF zone is basically, I borrowed this concept from a player called Dandy J, who makes really good tutorials about King of Fighters. He made one for KOF 98, which still holds basically true now for learning how to play KOF, so I strongly recommend it. The KOF zone is basically this spot sort of above waist height around the space where hops sort of appear. And so a lot of normals that target in the KOF zone are how you shut down hops and stuff like that. Right? So, for example, Vice's light normals happen to hit relatively high, right? So somebody hopping at you, right? Hopping with this, and they eat shit. Or if somebody's jumping at you, 2 HP, rocks their jaws a little bit, or 2C if you're doing the old pylons, rocks their jaws a little bit, right? 5A, even like a 5B, just to like kind of keep them honest, right? And so a lot of the nuances around anti-airing and King of Fighters mostly deal with controlling the KOF zone, and then knowing, right, once you're in it, right, when the appropriate time to hop is and do other stuff like that. Aside from that, another thing that sort of makes KOF tend a little bit more towards heavy offense is that command normals in this game, and target combos in this game, oh boy. So, command normals in this game, right, can be done standalone, and they have whatever properties, right? For example, Vice's 6LP, or 6A, depending on your, depending on how you discuss it, is an overhead if you use it by itself, right? And pretty slick. Can't cancel out of it except counter. If you use it after a normal, if you cancel directly into a command normal from another normal to cancel, usually it speeds up, becomes cancelable, but then loses other properties, right? So when you do this, it's not an overhead, like that's not an overhead anymore, but then you can cancel it into special. Usually for a lot of characters, if they have, so as an example of how this is also different from Street Fighter 6 specifically, for example, when you're in close, your light and heavy normals actually do change property in terms of like their animation, their cancelability, stuff like that, right? For example, I can't cancel Vice's FAR. I can't cancel her FAR 5B. Close, I can't, right? So that's something else to keep in mind. The reason why this matters is because with close heavy normals, which are, as you can see, kind of fast, right? They lead to being able to cancel into a command normal and do other stuff and sort of go, right? And so on and so forth. We'll get more into Vice's combo here. Let's just finish that. Aside from that, right? Characters also have what's called a blowback attack, which is just both heavies together, or CD, is what they used to be called, like a CD attack. So, the thing about CD attacks is that you can also you can special cancel them also, which gives them certain, depending on like the spacing and stuff like that, you get certain uses out of it. So for example, like Vice's whole thing is that if you get a blowback at the correct distance to get a wall splat, for example, yeah, it doesn't work. But like if you get a wall splat with a CD attack at the right distance, right, you can do stuff like this. If I can do this correctly. You can do stuff like that and like catch people out, right? There are other like uses for this. depending on like how close or how far you are. For example, up close. Yeah, for example, like up close, for example, this is what it works. You do like you do EX. And so on and so forth, right? Aside from that, you also have Shadow Strike, which forces a crumple instead of blowing the enemy away. And then this one, hang on, I gotta look up what that's called. I forgot the name of that mechanic. So a Shadow Strike is just quarter circle forward, and then you do a blowback attack. Cancel, thank you. I need Advanced Strike. Here we go. So, Shadow Strike, you do. So yeah, Shadow Strike basically forces a crumple if you hit. If you hit 2, 3, 6 or quarter circle forward, and then do a blowback input. Quarter circle back. 2 and 4. And flow back. It's what's called an advanced cancel. So advanced cancels have they start up slower, but they have super armor, and most importantly, they're invulnerable to throws. So basically, advanced strike is basically I have a video for it. I'll drop off this video for y'all in the chat so y'all have it and you can take a look at it to sort of see how it works. But the idea behind an advanced strike, hey Con, how you doing? Right, the thing that you asked me about. At some point, yes, I would be down to teach you the thing. I forget. I forgot to tell you that yes. You may have to remind me because my brain is full of wheels. But that video that I just posted explains the way that advanced strikes work. But in short, an advanced strike is basically a an advanced strike is basically an anti-throw method. It does have super armor on startup, but it does start slower. So while you can't throw somebody out of it, I'm trying to do some Xiao Hai level KO gameplay. That's not me. I am not Xiao. That is unfortunately not me. I wish, but it's not me. I will do my best. But yeah, so yeah, basically the way that you deal with advanced strike, so the super armor is not immediate. It's on like frame 8. So I think you can theoretically hit somebody out of an advanced strike, but your timing has to be on point or you'll just hit the super armor and get like screwed up. But you can't throw them. Like you try to throw them out of it, you're gonna get crumpled the way that you would from a shadow strike, and you kind of just eat shit. So you got to be careful about that. I think that's all the okay, that's not all the majors. But the other system thing that I want to talk about is not relevant, so we're not going to get into it. EX moves in this game cost half the super meter stock. So you just do whatever input for whatever special move you want to do with 2 of the activating button instead of 1, and you get extra effects. XYZ. Very straightforward. I've been trying to set aside time to learn 15, but I've been too busy with Street Fighter Super Marvel Rivals. Also, thoughts on Clyde joining Tekken? Shrug emoji. I didn't play Final Fantasy 16. I'm happy for the Clyde enjoyers, but it's not for the Clive enjoyers. But you know, he's not my jam. But congratulations to those of you who wanted him, or for those of you who are happy that he's in. I'm happy for y'all. I wanted my boy Armor King Satch. Yeah. For me personally, I would like Eliza back. Just because then I can pretend to be a Street Fighter character with a guy who throws a fireball and a dive kick. But, you know. Vice's opponent animation as she's walking towards the opponent looks like she wants to tickle them out and beat them up. Ah, here. Ah. That's a good one. But, okay. Right, the last system thing I wanted to talk about, not relevant yet, has to do with combos and stuff. Oh, that's a lot. I'll do one of them right now, then we'll talk about Vice's like moves and stuff, and then I'll show you the other mechanics I was talking about. So, the last mechanic that's relevant mostly to this conversation is max mode. By pressing BC, so light kick and heavy punch together, you enter max mode. It costs 2 super meter stocks, but while you are in max mode, basically what happens is that while you are in max mode, both EX moves and supers, or DMs as they're called in this game, KO combo damage is wild as well. Yes, we'll be getting to that. In max mode, if you activate max mode raw, your damage increases. You are able to use EX moves without spending your actual super meter. You just take chunks out of your max mode gauge instead. And the cost of your super desperation moves, like your level 2 supers, is reduced down to the rest of your, if I remember right. Sorry, it's reduced down to 1 super meter stock.
Can they survive?
And your hang on a second. My inputs are really gross right now. Okay, so it uses up the rest. It's 1 meter and the rest of your. No, that's a lot. It's 3. Yeah, okay. It's the rest of your. It's the rest of your meter. It's the rest of your max mode timer and 1 super. Basically speaking, going into max mode will make all of your supers cheaper. Your level 1 supers just take time out of your max meter timer. Your level 2 supers will cost 1 super meter stock, but they don't take a chunk out of the timer. And then That's a lie they didn't. That's the way to describe it. While you're in max mode, your level 1 super is just take time out of your max mode timer, while your level 2 super and your climax super will take 1 super meter stock in addition to either a chunk of the timer for level 2 supers or the rest of it for climax super. This all leads into what Khan is saying, where King of Fighters 15 combo damage is really, really, really high, and like Rio, if he touches you in the right circumstance, will touch and death you. Yes, that is the thing in this game. There's some character, like basically every character has the potential to do, and when we words are hard. Every character has the potential to basically touch you and kill you. From full health is very rare. However, once you have taken a certain amount of damage and you're facing a character that has like you're facing an anchor character. Right, that's another thing I forgot to explain. King of Fighters is traditionally a 3-on-3 fighting. Pick 3 characters, your opponent picks 3 characters, you set the order that you put your characters in, and you basically keep going one-on-one back and forth till somebody loses all of theirs. Every time you lose a character, you both gain a super meter stock, and the maximum number of super meters you can hold increases. Your first character can only hold up to 3 super meters. Your second character can hold up to 4. Your third character can hold up to 5. So, the positions, usually, right, that are described, therefore, are your point character, your mid character, and your anchor character. Your point character is ideally what we would call a battery, someone who can generate a lot of meter, because your meter will transfer over between rounds even if you don't lose a character. So, point, you usually want a character that either is very meter efficient or generates a lot of it. Your mid character can be either or, and your anchor character is ideally someone who benefits a lot from having a lot of meter on him, right? But from my personal experience with her in previous games as well as currently this one, I would say that Vice is best as either a mid character and anchor. Those are where she really, really shines, for reasons that we're going to go over in a minute. Grappler OTGs are really cool in this game too. Yes, Vice in particular has a selection of them that I really enjoy, and you'll see what I mean by that. So, regular max mode, you just have to be in neutral, you press the command and it does that. Quick max, on the other hand, any normal that you can cancel if you do the input. If you do the input for max mode during any button that you can cancel, you get quick max instead. Quick max timers are, I believe, half of the equivalent max mode timer. And the reason why I say equivalent is because the more characters you have lost, the longer your max mode timer lasts. So the max mode timer is only this long because right now the game is acting as if Vice is like my last character, right? So yeah, normally, right, the max mode gauge is 1,000 units long. Every time you lose a character, you get an extra 250 units added onto it for a maximum of 1,500. So 1,500 is the maximum length of a regular max mode meter. So it's like 750 or so or something if you do a quick max and you have no other characters left. Quick max like 750. All the same rules apply to quick max as normal max mode. It's just that your timer is shorter to keep it even because you comboed it. That's the idea. Additionally, I don't believe you get a damage boost from quick max. You only get a damage boost from normal max. I'll get into Vice's combo theory later because I don't want to get too. There is one more mechanic that's related to all of that. Y'all will see it. We're going through it. All I do in KO so far is mash and jump around and my opponent can't anti-air. Yeah, that can work. But if your opponent knows the KOF zone and knows how to exploit it, that gets you blown up really fast. Pretty much. But that also works. So, Vice. Let's talk about Vice. Generally speaking, Vice has a pretty good selection of normals. Like I was saying earlier, in contrast to Mature, who's kind of like a speed and striking character, Vice is a grappler striker. Let me go double check to see if my food arrived. I have a feeling it came and I just... I'm gonna go check out. The light version is faster. The heavy version is a little bit slower, but Vice steps forward more, so it's easier for her to like snatch people. While it is blockable, right? And it is massively unsafe if you're like here. You can sort of like use it as a poke to harass people and catch them sleeping, right? The EX version starts up about as fast as the light version, but has the step from the heavy version. And so the main use of Deicide. It's pretty simple. Use it. Grab people. Kill that person has... I couldn't tell you the actual frame data on it because we don't have that yet, but wrong one. You can use it as a setup to attempt to hit people, right? Or if you do your input correctly, inescapably command grab and things like that, right? Doesn't work here. Or rather, this grab, which I'll go over later, doesn't work on people that are already in a hit state. This one does. And I'll talk about that move in a minute. So Deicide mostly is useful for that. The main thing about EX Deicide is that you can directly cancel it into Mayhem. And EX Deicide also has what's called an Anywhere Juggle Pop, which means that even in circumstances where, for example, like, you see normal Deicide doesn't hit. EX, however, does. So, EX Deicide can be used to, because it has an Anywhere Juggle property, it can be used to scoop opponents out of situations where normally Deicide wouldn't hit, and because you can directly cancel it into Mayhem, that opens up other opportunities, as we'll see later. The hitbox on that grab and the animation on that grab are a little off-matched. But for Deicide? Not really. Because like the Deicide, you want to think of it as like the widest part of where the swirl is at the end. It depends which one. Well, when we go back over, you'll probably know which one you're talking about. Because the up close grab literally describes at least 2 separate moves, if not more. So I'm going to assume that you probably mean this one, and not necessarily this one, but we'll get into that. So, new to King of Fighters, but not to Vice as a whole. So, in Capcom vs. SNK, and maybe it was either the second game specifically or both of them, I don't remember, Vice also had an anti-air version of Deicide. In CBS 2, it's called Deicide Slayer. Here, it's called Deicide Avatar. It only hits opponents that are in the air, and it is invulnerable to air attacks. However, while it is an anti-air tool, it is not necessarily exclusively for that. It is sort of geared toward a little bit both anti-air and combo style. If you launch the opponent, you can hit with LK Deicide A, you get this, right? LK Avatar gives you this. HK Avatar is a little slower, but gives you a ground bounce. EX Avatar is faster, it keeps the ground bounce property from the heavy version. So, this is useful because I was a little slow there. Hold on. This one's a little tricky and I have to like actually do my inputs correctly, which I'm not. this, not only them adding Deicide Avatar, but explicitly letting you get an OTG into her negative game DM is one of the reasons why Deicide Avatar is so damn scary, right? So even if you don't have a lot of meter, if you get close and use this target combo, which is literally just post E into post E, there's just 2 heavy kicks up close. Oh, we haven't acted. I'm gonna wait. So, while ad is going, I'm gonna pour out a little more juice, and we'll be back in a bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and action. Henshin!
The jump to the sky turns to a rider kick.
There's only one person who can stop, and that's me. Hey everybody, my name is Sean. They call me either that or SJ. As I say on my own channel, make games, I play games. Games make do, basically. Did you really think that I was going to let you hit me with that? No. Guess what? I'm still alive, motherfucker. Going too fast is no good. Shut the fuck up. What else you got? I have to hit button. Button hit good. This no count, no good, self-absorbed. Giving free turns goes against my professional ethics. I saved your ass! Yo, the nerve of this motherfucker. The absolute gall. The complete stinkiness. Do you see these motherfuckers? They stole all my shit! Fuck out of here. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck now. Stank ass, punk ass, smelly ass motherfucker. Yo! Not with the deep cut. My brain is full of feels. Anyway, so Fuck. We should just play this fucking video game. Damn it. That's not fair. No, that's fighting dirty. You can't do that. Just because it's correct doesn't mean it's right. Just for that, I'll teach y'all to talk to me about the consequences of my own actions. And now, this poll that I'm not going to look at the results of yet, I'm lying, I'm going to look right now. Jesus fuck! Why are y'all like this? What was the reason? This is all according to my calculations. We will probably be fine. God damn it. Can somebody clip that? Going too fast is no good. You facetious motherfuckers. You really are gonna stand up in front of God and everybody. Oh my fucking God. No. No. I can't fucking stand you. How dare you? How very dare you? You right, but shut up. Give me a church. I told y'all I was gonna get a church, and I got a church. Apis above be praised. Amen. Amen. Hallelujah. And peanut butter. Praise be to Lord RN Jesus. For in our time of need, He has provided. Can I get a blessings to RN Jesus in the chat? I have to behave. I have to behave. I have to behave. I have to behave. You know what? I'm just gonna do this.
What kind of just nonsense did you just... What in the hell do you mean? You put me on your whole motherfucking screen?
They're all gonna die. Somebody clip that. Oh no. Not again. Y'all do what I think y'all did? Y'all can't bully me like this. Y'all got me all kinds of twisted. turned up right now. I don't know what the... I applaud you, but also, god fucking damn it, I would just be like, fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I should be fine. Fuck all of you. No! 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 That's not how this works. I am the danger. Oh yeah! I'll respond to that, but fuck! That's shit! Fuck! That's all I have to say in response, you know? If you are into fighting games, JRPGs, game design talk, and all that other kind of stuff, please feel free to follow me over at twitch.tv/SJHSaysGames. I can't fucking stand y'all. I can't. Y'all are the absolute fucking worst. I love this fucking community so much. Y'all are just the best. You know that? All of y'all. All of y'all in here. I appreciate y'all so much. You got the straight mom seal of approval. Also because I'm handsome. Good job. Okay, we're back. Right, so the thing I was explaining before ad break hit was Deicide Avatar and why it's useful. So even with the light version, right? Right. They could have just gone, yeah, it ends the combo and that's it, right? And if you don't have a super meter stock, it does. But if you do, it goes from lol, I snatched you with an anti-air to you just ate a ton of damage, right? Case in point, right? Congratulations, you just ate a third of your life bar. What can I caught you with that? If I have the meter, right? And then even without, congratulations, 840%, right? So, them including Deicide Avatar from Capcom versus SNK 2 was already a good idea. But then they gave it utility. Because yeah, you can use it as a combo tool. You can use it as an anti-air, still get damage off of it. And if you get the heavy version, you really start the party. Right? As an example, if I can do this correctly without laughing. It takes a little bit of work because I know this combo in theory, but I haven't gotten it yet, so I have to like actually work and not messing it up.
High-level techniques on display here.
So I stopped it there because like I dropped it. The rest of the combo after super is a little bit hard to get off, but like, even without the stuff that I was doing, right? Even if you want to go simpler, you can even just do as easily, right? You don't want to use EX. Too slow.
Amazing combo.
Basically, for what is just about 2 super meter stocks, I just did a good 400 something damage. So yeah, Deicide Avatar, and this is one of the things when I was talking about this move on Blue Sky, just from the trailer preview, I was like, it's good that they added this. Then it's like, right, you have super cancel. It's like, it's even better because one of the things that Vice's kit used to mostly suffer from is that before, and you can still sort of use this, you can still sort of use Mayhem the same way that you used to in previous KOF games, right? Like Mayhem, around the time that Vice returned for KOF 13, basically just became like her, man, I don't give a fuck part, right? You would use it to like get in, party start combos, all this other stuff, right? But basically, she was kind of reduced down to like this and Deicide for the most part, right? Actually, I need to check one thing. 13 Vice. I need to check one thing because I want to make sure that I'm remembering some stuff about her movements that I don't already. Okay, she still has Gorefest at least. Right. So the main thing with Vice is that in the King of Fighters 13, she basically, as far as special moves go, literally only had Deicide, Mayhem, and Splash. And that was about it. And we'll talk about Splash in a minute. Which basically meant, and that was mostly because King of Fighters 13 was like the last pixel art based game that SNK did for King of Fighters, but also it was really, really, really expensive to make those sprites, which means that largely Vice's move list got cut down a lot. And even when she came back in the King of Fighters 14, they didn't add any other moves to her. So she only had Deicide, Warfest, Flash, and Mayhem. And that was about it. Right? So, like, basically, for King of Fighters 13 and 14, Vice has had a very, very, very slim move list. With King of Fighters 15, adding in Deicide Avatar is basically one of the many ways that they've refleshed back out her moveset, in addition to giving her a... Thank you, Cal. Giving her a slightly stronger anti-air game, and more importantly, giving her conversions from that anti-air game. And also making her combo game a little more versatile than just like, okay, it's just Splash hours, like Mayhem hours, like Mayhem, EX Mayhem, LK Mayhem, right? They filled her out a little bit now with that, thankfully. So, Gorefest. Talk about it. I just sat down. Okay, I'll go get more juice. One more juice. Thank you for the hydrate, pal. And a stretch. Okay. I'm not actually complaining, to be clear. not actually. Should be good on both of those fronts now. Thank you, Cal. So yeah, them giving Vice Deicide Avatar, like I was saying before we go check out Gorefest, giving her Deicide Avatar helps round out her toolkit in ways that she really needed, and is one reason why I'm really excited to play her in this game. Gorefest. Half circle back, so 6-3-2-1-4, then 6 for forward P. So half circle back, forward punch. I do not think there's a meaningful difference between the light and heavy versions right now. The main reason why you use Gorefest, corner carry, as well as traditionally what we call okizeme, or in other words, like setting up what you're going to do after you knock the opponent down. Play some games. I will when I'm ready. I'm explaining the way this character works. Can't rush me. I also need this for warm-up time because literally I have like sub 6 hours playing this character, so I need it for warm-up. I need this for warm-up time also. So right, Gorefest, like I was saying before. The main purpose is to set up okizeme, right? So you'll very clearly recover before the opponent does, right? And most importantly, they cannot recover. Like, it's a hard knockdown, so you can get in, set up Oki, do all that other stuff. And also corner carries. You can also combo into it. OD Gore, sorry, not OD, sorry, EX Gorefest retains that and sets up a juggle. Because of when you regain control after EX Gorefest, you can't do a lot of nonsense with it, but you can do enough. Wrong move. Yeah, like you don't regain control fast enough, I think, to be able to do like EX Deicide to like scoop people. But EX Deicide doesn't do damage anyway, and you can pretty easily get at most ranges anyway. You can pretty easily just get light mayhem anyway, so it's fine. Blacken. This is one of the moves that they have added back to Vice after she was missing it in previous games. So it is also a command grab. However, right? Unlike Gorefest, you can't cancel it. But that's because it is invulnerable on start. So if you try to like hit Vice out of this, it doesn't work. And on hit, she does that. You can follow it up with Avatar. And as we've already seen, right? If I can do the input correctly. I should take my own advice from when I do this and go slower. So I missed it there. But that still works. OD Blacken gives you basically the ground bounce follow-up. So you can go from there, right? So now we have Splash and Mayhem. And then the Splash follow-up. So, Splash is basically just a diving grab. The Strength controls the distance. So, right, forgot to talk about this. The Blackened input is just 4, 1, 2, 3, 6, hash circle forward punch. Splash is 6, 2, 3. The sure you get motion plus punch. The version that you press determines how high Vice goes. It only works against grounded opponents. And the EX version is Fireball invulnerable. So if somebody's like chucking fireballs at you all day, literally just EX Splash, they're done. And then Mayhem is this shoulder charge that you see me use 2 and 4 people. The quarter circle back punch. The light version is a soft knockdown. So is the heavy version. So is the EX version. But the heavy version allows you to juggle another. Allows you to juggle either another, like a light one afterward, or if I can do the timing correct, it's a little timing. That, right? Or as you saw me do earlier, you can do an EX Mayhem afterward. So most of the time, right, the only time you're ever going to use the follow-up splash, which is just a quarter circle forward after you hit, usually the only time you're going to use it is if you're trying to confirm into super, right? So usually, like, if you're trying to set up juggles, that's the kind of thing that you do. Like, what you just saw me do is usually the thing. For basic juggles, just do, you can get heavy, EX, light, you're good, right? And then you can super cancel it into her first BM, which is called Overkill. And for Overkill, you just do 2 quarter circle forward in the air and press punch. 2d6, 2d6p. If I can do this correctly. A little bit easier when you have like when you have other things to learn. So because it's only usable in the air, you can use it as an interception, but doing that is like a little bit impractical. Basically, as you can see, partially because my inputs are just like gross, you can do it basically anytime that you're in the air, but lately for some reason, like my inputs have been kind of gross lately. And it's been a little bit hard for me to like actually get quarter circles out and stuff like that. So the timing is not super bad, right? I've just been legendarily terrible at inputs lately for some reason. Where the timing gets tough is that if you're doing it as a super cancel after Splash, is Chizuru in the game yet? She's base roster. She's on Team Sacred Trenches with Kyo and Yori. But yeah, she's base roster. Yeah, it's because Chizuru is really good. He got a couple nerfs in this patch, I think, but the general thing is that, she's just hard to use effectively, and that's why. Not that she's bad, just hard to use effectively. So yeah, the main time that you usually use overkill is you do, right? Like if you got, for overkill, usually the main time that you use it is that if you get Flash somehow, that's your way of doing a conversion. Vice's other super is 2 half circles back, and then kick, called negative gain. The regular version is 3 hits. The SDM version is 5. So, it's also a grab. It's also a grab, right? And as you've seen, right? If I can, it's a little bit harder for me to get this right. Then I usually skip inputs. Yeah, I'm skipping inputs again. As you can, I showed you before, you can use it as a pickup from Avatar and like stuff like that, and you ruin people's. Yeah, I was talking about it earlier, since so you may have missed it, but that's why I was like, when they gave her Deicide Avatar in this game, they didn't just give it to her, they made it useful. They made it useful in that sense, right? So aside from using it for like target combo stuff, right? If you need it, if you use it in a combo and you got meter, you can just dump meter on negative gain and they eat shit. It's great. And the nice thing is that, unlike a lot of other, well, not a lot of other characters, unlike some other characters, really, Vice has viable options for advanced canceling. That is to say, canceling one super with the level 2 version of your other super. Vice can do that easily from either one. Right? So whether you start with overkill or whether you start with negative gain, you can easily advance cancel into the other one, relatively speaking. There are a lot of characters who, for one reason or another, it's more practical to do one of the supers first, then do the other one, or you may miss out on damage. Vice doesn't necessarily have that problem. He's fine either way. And then, of course, we have her climax super, which is Disgrace. Unlike all of her other supers, Disgrace is not a command weapon. It's a hit, you can block it. And it does not, while it does hit at round start range, right? And even a little bit further back than that, It's very simple, very straightforward. I kind of miss her old one a little bit, because basically what would happen is she'd grab you by the face, slam you down once, and then say, "I love to hear the sound of your bones breaking," and smash you face first into the concrete. So she likes me, lol. Yeah, but instead, we get them. So, uphill. So the last mechanic I want to talk about, and then we'll get into games, probably, after I figure out what team I want to use. So, as you saw, super canceling is a thing in this game, right? Unlike Street Fighter, which has like a lot of arcane rules around Street Fighter 6 specifically, which has very specific rules about how your super cancels do and don't work. In this game, it's pretty straightforward. If a move is super cancelable, you can cancel it into any super. Flat out. There may be situations where, depending on your juggle level or like your juggle status or whatever, some of them may miss, but it's doable. So, for example, we have that. And then the advanced cancel, like I said before, is literally just canceling a level 1 super into a level 2 super. They have to be different ones, obviously. You can only do one. You can do one level 1 super into your other super, but level 2, and vice versa. You also have, if I can do this correctly without messing it up, this is gonna be the hard part because my inputs have been really janky lately. Yeah, I'm still missing it. That's annoying. Why am I missing the corner? Yeah, I'm missing the corner for some reason. It's getting on my nerves. I felt it that time. There we go. And then a climax cancel is literally just canceling a level 1 or level 2 super into your climax. So if you remember what Khan was talking about earlier, where he's like, KOF combo damage really big, it's because, for example, if you do raw max mode, you can, in fact, if I can do this correctly without like messing up the inputs. I'm gonna try. Yeah, I missed it again. Damn it! No, I don't want to do it. Yeah, that's really fun. I want to do it. There we go. So yes. And that's 62%. That's 62%. Imagine if I worked that into a proper combo while I was in raw max mode, where in raw max mode gives you a damage boost. In KOF, if you have meter and you get a touch, you will kill somebody. Damage is high in this game. And this is why I said Vice is primarily good as either a mid or an anchor. Because no matter what, Vice's main thing is always going to be that while she is a bit more meter efficient in this game than previously. Doesn't really change the fact that, like, she has a lot going on. So let's set up a proper team. Hey, Rigel. So let's see here. I play a lot of different characters in this game, as y'all can tell from this. Let's... Maybe we edit this team. So instead of Long, let's do Rocky Baby. We'll still take Orochi Shermie, and then instead of regular Shermie, we'll put in Vice, and we'll use this team. And then I can use this time to get used to. Rock again. Well, hi Rigel, how you doing? Hopefully well.
Select member. Witness the dawning of a new era of martial arts competitions.
So I apologize in advance because, like, I am rusty as far as this game is concerned. There's a pretty good chance that, like, my rock is going to be kind of sloppy for a while. My Vice is going to be super stuffed. Yeah, why are you like this? Hold on. I got the Windows security alert. Allow the access. Don't be... Allow it. Stop being a pain.
Select order.
Alright, we're gonna see how this goes. I might get cooked, because people who play KOF and play KOF hard, it's in their blood, and you feel it.
Round one. Ready? Go! Get moving! Get moving! Get moving! Get moving!
I got stuff.
Get moving! Yeah. Get moving!
Yeah, sure. So, they did a hop to be there to try to beat any throw attempt that I did on waking up, and it worked. So, I respect it.
Round two. Ready? Go!
Yep, there. Yeah, so as you see, right, like, while you do have super armor, right, when you do an advanced strike, you can still, like, absolutely mollywop somebody. I'm gonna mostly get by what Japanese call wakarangoroshi, which is killing somebody with stuff that they don't know how to deal with. Yep. Just cooler things. Messed up. Yeah, and this is why I'm in casual match right now, so I can just sit. I can sit in casual match and get cooked for a while and figure out what I'm doing. That's not the word you're looking for. That's not the word you're looking for, hun. But okay. Anyway, this is why when Kong was like, I want to see. So Xiao Hai is like a very famous King of Fighters, plays really good. Kong was like, I want to get some Xiao Hai level play. I'm like, that's not here.
Round one. Ready? Go! Show no mercy.
I'm dead.
KO! And player 2 clinches the first round. Burn to fight. Ready? Go!
Ah, wrong one. Good shot, it's right there. I wanted to chip them out, and I was thinking too hard about what move to use.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
Yeah, that's fair.
The goddess of victory smiles upon the winner.
I dropped a couple of those punishes also, but yeah, I'm free. And I knew that, but that's okay. Like, I haven't, because the thing about KOF also is that when you haven't played in a while, it takes you a little while to get your instincts back.
Show no mercy.
So I sort of had to, like, relearn a lot of, like, the, I had to relearn a lot of the stuff that... I have to relearn a lot of the stuff that...
Select order.
Okay. Hey. Finn.
Get ready for a battle of Titans.
Wakey wake. We got mature up to bat. Yeah. This person literally went with the classic Iori 96 team and classic 96 rivals team, and I respect it.
Reach for the top. Ready? Go!
Yeah, I'm dead. So that double launching cut for mature is new. She hasn't had that move before, like ever. So she used to have deicide the way that Fox does in games before KOF 12. Then they removed it, and in this game they replaced it with oops, fair.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
You're good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm cooked. Or I would be if they hadn't forgotten the if only the follow-up had come out. I like how Vice is just like, I'm going to be sexy but in a weird off-putting way. Yeah, that has been her thing. Basically, they didn't lean into it very much in KOF 96, but progressively after KOF 96, they have leaned further and further into it. Like in KOF 13, she, much like Mature, is just wearing like just a regular business suit but cut deep, so you can like see, like, you know, the business is out, right? But fair. Hang on. Fair. Yeah, like Vice's whole. Oh right, I forgot to talk about roles and stuff. That's my bad. But yeah, Vice's whole thing has been for a long time that yeah, like she absolutely like she's hot, but like she also really, really, really wants to kill you. Especially if you get on her nerves. She really, really, really wants to kill you. But yeah, Splash is mostly how Vice gets around projectiles, especially and the ones that travel above the ground. EX Splash. That's what that's for. Yeah, that's fair. See? So yeah, y'all saw it, right? EX Flash went right through the projectile, and I got snatched. But they didn't super cancel or do anything else, so I lived. But yeah, Iori Mature Vice is the original 96 Rivals team. Ooh, good jump. Yeah, Iori's pretty cool. There's basically no KOF game where Iori is not at least mid-high tier, if not one of the best characters in the game. Iori is basically never bad. Even in games where he's not great, he is still relatively good. Wow, I almost had it. I almost ran it back. It just doesn't. What's it called? Just. I'm happy that it did not fuck up the advance cancel. I'll take the loss, but I did not fuck up the advance cancel, and I'll take that. Because literally, basically, if I'd hit Iori just a little bit more before I got that combo, would have died. If you mean Ed from Street Fighter, to be fair, Iori's been doing it for a lot longer. Ed's like a clone with fast aging, isn't he? He's basically a teenager. Yeah. I think it is also one of the things. I don't know if Khan is also making half of a joke about the fact that basically Ed used to have that haircut in Street Fighter V. It didn't suit him. He still has it in 6, but it looks better.
Nice combo. Go for broke. Select order. It's about to be a party up in here.
Yeah, losing that's why a good call. No, it's gonna rock that like Iori. Yeah.
Round 1. Ready? Go! first round.
Yeah, Isla's probably gonna just fuck me up a lot because I cannot remember the last time I fought one. Even when I wasn't rusty.
To fight. Ready? Go!
Fair. I was trying to throw a couple times there and I messed up.
Round 3. Ready? Go!
So yeah, Isla, as you can see, is a really good point character.
This competitor
Mostly
is
because,
strong.
like-
Can anyone stop them? Winner!
Yeah, the main reason why Isla is like really effective as a point character is because, as you can see, she's really good at just like picking and poking at people, and like getting in, getting out. As far as like damage goes, like she doesn't have to spend a lot of resources on like effectively annoying the fuck out of people. No, fuck that.
KO! Player 2 takes an early lead. Round 2. Ready? Go!
Ah, fuck. I got tossed up.
Looking good for player 1. Reach for the top. Ready? Go!
A little wasteful, but it'll get the kill.
Can they survive? KO! Player 1 finally takes a round. Now or never. Ready? Go!
That doesn't work.
Player 2's anchor is pulling their weight.
満月の夜にまた会おう。
Final round. Ready? Go! Hey!
ビビってんじゃないよ。ビビってんじゃないよ。ビビってんじゃないよ。
That was a nail biter. Keep an eye on this matchup. Winner! 二度と俺の前に現れる。次は魂ごと燃え尽きると思う。
Yeah, I'm getting cooked. I am just going to get cooked. Tonight is just a night where I get cooked. I'm already baked. You're in good company.
Select order.
Halo 15 got a general balance patch in addition to Mature and Vice being released, so that also doesn't help, honestly.
Nothing will stop this show.
Okay, let's see. Either this is gonna go great or I'm gonna get absolutely fucked. We'll see. The connection was a 4, so it should be okay.
Round 1. Ready?
Billy is also a character that's really good at like just poking and being a general annoyance. Gotta be careful with fireballs. The fireballs are around that range. A lot of full jumps. Yeah, they like to do a lot of full jumps. Too close for a throw. Too close. If I'd been thinking about it, I could have tried an advanced strike there and counted the throw with that, and I might have gotten something from that, but I wasn't thinking about it.
Ready? Go!
しびれなさい。しびれなさい。しびれなさい。やっ。やっ。しびれなさい。
And this is what, yeah, Orochi Shermie is really, really annoying in this context. She either knocks you down or pushes you out far enough, she can just pester you with that stuff, and you kind of just eat shit. It doesn't mean that she's helpless up close, but she still has Shermie's normals, which are all still pretty good. Yeah, on hell time. Oh, okay. So, to explain what happened there, it's Angel. Angel has what is quite possibly one of the most weirdly intricate specific systems in KOF called the Unchained Circle. It's a very specific set of like openers, closers, and enders that are that all like have different effects and things like that. It makes Angel, no joke, one of the most complicated characters in KOF to use. But once if you fight a good Angel player, what basically happens is they shit on you. You just die. Because basically, if they get a proper Unchained starter, then literally Angel just eats you. You just die. He's very good at like running an offense and sticking on top of you and just murdering you. But if the person you're fighting against does not understand how her Unchained system works, you live. If they do, you die. Yeah!
What a stellar fight! These two know how to rumble.
Look at my wife.
思ったよりあるじゃない
Look at my wife. Look at my wife. Is she not beautiful? Is she not wonderful? Saving a meter for style points. Well, sort of. It's one of those things where at the health total that Whip was at, I might have been able to just kill her with an advanced cancel, but I was keeping it simple because I don't have the muscle memory for all of Vice's like really good long stuff yet. Not quite yet. I remember enough of how to play Rock that I can do most of Rock's stuff without having to think too hard about it. But that is also dependent on like actually getting hits. Ah, damn. I fight almost no bullies, so I don't really have good strategies for bullies. I'm still rusty. This person likes to do a lot of full jumps with Billy, so... There you go. So yeah, basically the only normal that Shermie and Orochi Shermie has that's actually kind of bad is her blowback attack on the ground. Her CD is like the worst attack that she has. Fuck. Yep. And even when I know what I'm doing, fighting against Angel is hard enough as it is. When I don't, it's hard out here. I don't have very much life to gamble with, so I'm probably gonna eat shit here. Yeah. So, I should talk about rolls in King of Fighters. Roll, if you press both life buttons together, you can roll either forward or backward. You can also do a roll while guarding. The main flaw to this is that rolls are strike invulnerable, but they're not throw invulnerable. So if somebody tries to roll past you, if you know that they're going to do it, all you really have to do is hold forward or back and press one of the heavy buttons, and you throw them, and they eat shit. But when they're timed correctly or used carefully against like people doing like lights and stuff, they can help you get out of trouble pretty good. So they're not bad, but you have to be careful about when you use them. Right, that doesn't work. Forgot to change that. Gotta attend my sacred duties to smoke weed. Yep. Almost there. Nope. That's not safe. Okay. Or I thought it wasn't safe, but it might be that it's pretty trap. I don't know.
Round 2. Ready? Go!
Oh.
2 rounds in a row. Round 3. Ready? Go! KO! Showing their resilience here. Burn to fight. Ready? Go!
やるじゃないか。
Nice combo. What a great fight! Mad respect to the winner! Winner!
もう立たなくていいよ。あにゃたの相手してあげるの飽きたから。
Yeah. So yeah, like if you go look up Angel's move list, you'll understand what I mean when I say that like Unchained Circle is quite possibly one of the most obtusely esoteric skill sets at first glance. It is literally basically just certain moves open up the circle. Certain moves open up the circle. Certain moves help keep you continuing within it, and then certain moves finish it. But knowing where you can go into and out of Unchained Circle and what things open it up and don't is a big part of playing Angel effectively, because there are command moves that do it. A lot of her command moves do that in some way or another, or her special moves help perpetuate it. Once you learn how to like utilize it correctly, then yeah, you're in the pink. But like you have to actually learn how to like Sassy. Ah, damn.
Player 2 won't give up that easy.
ナイスコンビネーション。
降りて
Now or never. Ready? Go!
しびれなさい。しびれなさい。しびれなさい。しびれなさい。
Both point
Yeah.
characters are
そ
knocked
れがあ
out.
なたの
That's what I mean by like Shirmi. Even though by looks Orochi Shirmi is more of a zoning character than an up close one, her normals being as fairly good as they are lets you sort of compensate around that. Yeah, as you can see, right? If you're careful, and that's why I was trying not to do a lot of fireballs, but I don't know if this person knows like how to get through with Vice or not. Ooh, yeah, it's good. That's fair. I just realized by the Vice palette this person you see earlier. It's Riku, Kingdom Hearts Riku. I don't know if mine has enough. Mine doesn't have enough blue, I think, or handsome. I was about to say, like, I'm not sure about that one. I didn't want that. I didn't want that. I didn't want that. I wanted Gorefest! But I fucked up and I put in a DP input. I wanted Gorefest. I was mashing. I don't know if they would have been pressing buttons at that point, but if they tried to sweep me while I was doing Wake Up not Gorefest, sorry. Wake Up Blackened, I would have grabbed through it and killed them. Fair.
Round one. Ready? Go!
Potato Tornado. Rocky, baby! Oh yeah, that is the palette I used. I didn't realize it. I didn't realize. Yeah, it's fair. I had to stop for a minute because I looked and I'm like, wait, that is the palette that I used. I didn't realize it because I wasn't paying attention. You're right. Close to Riku, but not quite, I don't think. Yeah, see? No, that's not how that works. Stop doing that. That's not how that works. This person's annoying me so much because they keep doing that. That's not the way that works. Welcome back, Cat Wizard. Like, yo, no, Like, literally stop trying. That's not the way negative. That's not the way negative game works. Please stop doing that. Yeah, this person does not know how. This person doesn't know how to use Vice, and it annoys me a little bit. So, could you go into training mode at all? To go figure out. How her moves work at all. I can tell you didn't, because you'd stop trying to do. Or at least I'm pretty sure you can't do. I'm pretty sure you can't do Mayhem into. Wrong one. Shit.
That was a nail biter.
Yeah, I'll hold
Keep
that.
an eye on this matchup.
They know how to use you, but they don't know how to use Vice. Because, like, I'm pretty sure. Could be wrong. Let me phrase that carefully. I could be wrong, and it might be possible to do Mayhem into you might be able to actually do Mayhem into negative gain, but I doubt it immensely. So hey, y'all remember how I told you that Vice is lucky in that a lot of her that her setups for her advanced cancels are pretty flexible either way, and for some characters you can't do that. That's what I mean. Like, you saw how I did Rock's Raging Storm into level 2 Shine Knuckle, and that shit whipped. Vice doesn't have that problem. She can do she can advance cancel either of her supers into each other, and you're generally fine. Alright, yeah, you know the business. Yeah, that's right. Apparently released the trailer. It would have been a new trailer, because I know they already did one. Well, unless it's a different one you're talking about. Is it the one with the funny long set of letters in it? Because that one they did a trailer for previously. If it's different from that, then that is used to me.
Reach for the top. Ready? Go!
Ow! Go, Krogan! Wait, he can juggle? Yo! Bro! Rio, please. Rio, please. What the fuck do you mean you can juggle after advanced cancel how Shoko? What?
Round 4. Ready? Go!
Like, my good sir, excuse me. Rio said him. Yeah, like, to be clear, Rio has always been, particularly as KOF has progressed, Rio has been like the I'm going to punch you in your shit and you're going to feel it character. Like, that's not new. But where the fuck did juggle after SDM House Show Koken? From when? It's cool. I'm not upset. I'm just confused. Like, how fucking long? Excuse me? Fine, that doesn't work anymore.
Player 2 takes an early lead. Burn to fight. Ready? Go!
That's fair.
This fight already over? Round 3. Ready? Go!
There it is.
This competitor is too
This is someone who does not play
Anyone
lights.
stop them?
By comparison.
Winner!
Okay, my wife. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? But yeah. Rio saying hands is pretty par for the course, though. Like, Rio as a character has always been a I'm going to put my hands on you and your shit is fucked sort of character. And they've leaned more into that as KOF has gone on. And it hurts a lot. He'll fuck you up. It's kind of just his thing.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Yeah. Kyo's far heavy punch, his far 5C, that button is still, it's good. Like, it's not like a, oh, Kyo has it, it's cheap sort of thing. It's just, it's a pain to deal with.
This battle should bring the hype. Now or never. Ready? Go! Player one has victory in their sights.
Yeah, Geese Howard hours are never fun.
Burn to fight. Ready? Go!
Hey!
All the techniques on display.
Yeah, I died.
What a great fight! Mad respect to the winner! Winner!
恐怖に屈さず立ち向かってきたことだけは褒めてやる。
少しは燃えさせてくれ。Round 1 Ready? Go! ボディがアメーズレップーキンレップーキンレップーキンレップーキンボディがアメーズ燃え上がれ触るな
Yeah, I gotta feel it out. Feel it out. It's gonna be time to beat up Dad.
Ready? Go!
Or Dad's gonna beat me up. Either or. Yeah. That's fair.
Player one wastes no time evening the score.
Alright, let's see.
Round 3. Ready? Go!
Yeah. Hey.
Take my hand.
Only their anchor
それ
remains.
があなたに
So yeah, that's why I'm like, Shermie, Orochi Shermie, even though she is generally made for fighting up close, like, she still has regular Shermie's normals, more or less, with like a couple tweaks at worst, which means basically, just an expert at being a pest.
やっイカズチよやっやっやっやっイカズチよやっはっはっえいはっ決めなさい
What a great fight! Mad respect to the winner! Winner!
オロチの血に覚醒していないあなたなど脅威にすらならないわ
Round 1. Ready? Go! Leputin! 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 Leputin!
Let's see, you're really just gonna let me sit there and like... Now you died for it, sucker.
Player 2 takes an early lead.
Potato Janedo. Lucky baby, I love you. You're my boy.
Never. Ready? Go! Leputin!
Okay.
This battle should bring the hype. Reach for the top. Ready? Go! Double Reputin! Double Reputin! Reputin!
ここよ
Double Reputin!
やっやっ
Reputin! Double! Double Reputin!
やっ
Reputin!
えい
Reputin! Double Reputin!
えいたやっえいやっ
Player 2 needs a
He stands like he's trying to air out his fist but doesn't want to make it obvious. Lol.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
いるってねえから
There we go! KO! Who is going to take the win?
Yeah, baby. Alright.
Final round. Ready? Go!
I could have
It's
gotten
a nail biter.
either super cancel out there, I might have been able to kill, maybe. But I fucked up the input twice. So, I died.
次は魂ごと燃え尽きる。
Fine. Next. Next ad break is basic. Order after the ad. So, in the mood to stop. Yeah, we might as well, because ad break is going to be at the ad break is going to happen at quarter of the hour, and it usually takes me a little while to get through all that. Okay, I might play some more KOF off stream, but for now at least, that's us done for today. So I'm gonna go find us somebody to go hang out with. Sin, if you do me a solid and drop off our stuff, I appreciate it. What fighting games would you recommend that I play? Entirely no cap, whichever ones you feel like. And I know that's not helpful. I promise you, Con, I'm not trying to troll you. Literally, it is trust your force. If you have been thinking that you want to make more time to learn KOF, then play KOF. If you want to spend more time in Street Fighter, then yeah. And Rising you might have to like ask people around. It depends. But let me run down links and stuff here. So, if you want to see game analysis, design article stuff that I do, head over to my NeoCities blog. I'll be moving some of my other posts from at least. I've been trying to close my Medium account, I can't. I'm gonna move at least some of my old co-host posts over to NeoCities if I can. I will be doing a new write-up for Vice at some point on my blog. It has an RSS feed now, so please go feel free to check that out. Aside from that, VODs are up on YouTube. Ko-Fi support me in the stream, but if you don't want to give money to Amazon and Jeff Bezos, Throne is for stream and apartment gifts, and my card has my little social media links. I'm mostly active on Blue Sky, at least for right now. Gilded, you can come hang out with us there if you don't want to like, if you want to hang out with us when we're not streaming, you watch anime and stuff. And then Unity is the indie game studio co-op that I helped co-found. If you want to know more about us, you can check out our site, join us for free or paid on Patreon, or you can play Shootlancer, which is our first game that we are working on together. Stream days. Next Friday, maybe we play more KOF, because I haven't been playing KOF in a while and I really want to unbust now. So probably next week, Friday, probably more KOF. This upcoming Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, more SMT Nocturne. Next Wednesday will be another game dev stream, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You know, that's all I got. We're gonna go hang out with Shin Domino. They're playing some Pokemon Unite right now. We haven't been over to them in a while, so we're gonna go hang out with Shin Domino. So when we get over there, give them an SJH those raids! Throw in your favorite emotes. They don't have to be my emotes, whatever emotes you want. Just make them appropriate and behave yourselves when you go up there. Aside from that, stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask, don't go outside if you don't have to, be a sense yourself. We're not to bigots, racist, turfs, sexist, anti-queer folks, or Zionists. Black Lives Matter, trans rights are human rights, reproductive rights are human rights. Palestine, the Sudan, the Congo, New Caledonia must all be free. None of us are free till we're all free. And if you don't know what you can do to help out people, look around, reach out to the people around you, or just people that you see who are going through some stuff, and just do your best to support them however you can, or however they ask. Pretty much it. Thank y'all for coming by. Deeply appreciate it. I'll catch y'all either on Sunday or elsewhere. Till then, deuces.